Honda lovers. We're here with the Sparkle Horse Arena Blitz tournament. I host a Blitz or Rapid tournament every week on Tuesday nights, Central European time. We have a number of players. Myself, I'm Sparkle Horse on lichess. Morwa. So 2 strong players. Oms has sandbagged his rating down even further to look less auspicious and get easier pairings. Hubert Ding, Karim Baran, Fadi Sirhan, and Asterbait. We're not going to do any kind of team limitations. It's just an open tournament. That went pretty well the last Blitz tournament I had. We're good. Welcome everyone. I'm going to put the link to the Twitch stream in the tournament description so we can get everybody a chance to check it out. And vice versa. Let me put the tournament link in our Twitch. Did somebody just donate some bits? Thought I saw something flashing. I guess just a optical illusion. All right, guys. The tournament is starting in 13 point some minutes. Usually I do a 2-hour arena, but I have to leave. I have to go out tonight, so we're just going to do 90 minutes. My other option was to let it be 2 hours and just not be here for the end of it, but I thought that was kind of weird. Since I'm hosting the stream and if I'm like in the top couple of players, it just seems weird to drop out 30 minutes before the end of the tournament. So I opted to just make it a 90-minute tournament tonight. We're usually, as I said, usually doing 2 hours. So welcome to the stream, guys. What's happening in the chess world? It looks like the Jerusalem tournament is down to MVL and Nepomniachtchi. I didn't see what was going on. Blobix is here. He's in the tournament as well. So we got Blobix, Morwa, Oms, very strong field. No problem at all. Aldisto's creeping around. Welcome, guys. Thanks for subscribing to my stream. Just a fun Blitz tournament. Bits leader. Asterbait is the bits leader with 100 bits. Asterbait and OK tested. I appreciate the bits donations to try to keep the stream going. Nepo Crush with good prep. He's got a good trainer. No doubt. If only had me on his team as well, he'd be all set. So, actually, I don't know. I mean, I know he's got a really close relationship with Martin Rosevich, but I don't know if he takes a trainer, you know, coach with him or not. Christian C 164. He's like, "What's up, Bill?" Most people who call me Bill are people who've known me since a long time. Maybe it's an old friend. It's kind of a familiar term Americans use more often. What's up, Christian? Christian. Christian. If he's American, it would be Christian. Aspay said, "What? I have a game where all I wanted was to cure my opponent's queen to king." That sounds like kind of a narrow goal there, buddy. Yeah, I think the object is to checkmate the opponent. Any means necessary, Asterbait. Don't forget the object of the game. There's one chess personality disorder that a lot of people have, which is obsession with direct attack. I've seen quite a few like reasonably strong players, even IMs. Todor Todorov beat me in Vienna in a heartbreaking game. Todor, you're just... How do you come back in my life now after what you did to me in 1996 and challenge me to a 5-0 game? Tournament is starting in 10 minutes. Play a 5-0 game against Todor. Todorov, same colors from Austria 23 years ago. And he played e4. He wasn't a GM at that time, but it was a good game. It was a funny variation. Just a warm-up game before we get started here. Looks like Tudor is he's playing the Burmakin system. You learned a secret weapon. So this guy, if he's who I think he is, I played a hyper-accelerated dragon, and we had a really funny position. He ended up winning. But I think I had a really good game. That was a long, long time ago. 23 years ago. Now apparently he's in France. There can't be too many T. Todorovs. You know, it's not that common of a name. Anyway, guys, we're running a Blitz arena, but this game should be over before the tournament starts. So I thought I wouldn't decline an invitation from a strong player if I have time to play. Good warm-up game. Maybe he's mellowed a little, but it's always good to play different openings. We had a really, really sharp position that game years ago. His king was stuck in the center. I think on F1. Maybe he put it on D1 now, I can't remember. In an open Sicilian. B3. I don't know. All I know is the Grandmaster that I played. Well, he wasn't a GM back then. He was just like a untitled guy who played pretty well. As was I. Very safe positional system for white. Played against me by Paschall and Burmakin. They're both in the same family of players. Ultra solid. Paschall a little bit more aggressive. Burmakin is a rock. You gotta watch out here for little traps. Bishop takes d5 or something like that. Looks like I'm winning the exchange almost. Winning the sex change. But not really. He's got some squares. Rook f3. He could have played rook f3. So ugly optically he didn't want to do it. Now things get interesting. May have just equalized. Maybe more. Damn. This doesn't seem fair. I am still up a pawn here. All right. Bishop b4. Let's see. Rook e1, knight f6, queen d4. That doesn't look good. Does not look good. So, bishop e5. It's a lot of time to waste on one move. appears I could lose my queen side. Pawn grabber. Don't really want to trade queens here. Guys, our tournament's starting in 3 minutes. We've got threats against f2 if he tries anything funny. Did a good job saving a bad position. He was much better. I'm going to have to decline any rematch here because of our tournament starting. Thanks for the game, man. All right, we've got no challenges, guys. I got to decline your rematch, Todor. I'm hosting a tournament. We're hosting a tournament here, so if you are watching my stream, which I doubt, but possible, you know, feel free to join us. All right, so I was better than he was winning almost, and then it was a draw. Good game, classic. Looks like he probably just started his lichess account. He's only rated 2200. Pretty low rating for a middle-aged GM, I would say. All right, guys, 2 minutes till we start. 3-minute warning. Sparkle Horse, Morwa, Aldisto, PSG, Sakuruk, Alms, Blobix. That's a starting 6 that are quite strong. No GMs among us. Hubert, Milko Popchev, Karen Baran, Fadi Serhan. We have Troll on the Roll. Good to see you, man. Marat and Asterbate. All right, we should get maybe 40, 50 players. Karen Baran, stop challenging me, dude. It's a tournament. You're in the tournament. Why are you challenging me in individual games? You're already in the arena. We're starting in 2 minutes. Relax. Says, hey, Ali Hopa. Aliupa? Is that like German for Aliupa? Is that even a word in English? The alley-oop. It's kind of basketball shot. As far as I know. It's related. It's got to be related. What happened in that game? I just like won a pawn. Oh, this dude, this is why I had to like block him before. He won't stop. Poor guy. It's probably a kid, and he just doesn't understand what's going on. We're starting the tournament in like 1 minute, but I'm going to have to block you if you keep challenging me. The alley-oop. Guys, 90-minute arena tonight. I've got to leave. Important business. Hide that quote. Embarrassing Jennifer Shahadi quote. Anyway, as a poker and chess player, I still find her quote embarrassing. Only 90 minutes today. Sorry, guys. I got to go early. We're leaving at around... So the tournament will finish at 8:15. Is this guy going to continue to challenge me after we started the tournament already as well? Damn, dude. See, I had to block him, and I let him off my block list because I felt sorry for him. But now he's going to do that every minute? Really? Damn, dude. You got to stop that. That's how you get blocked. You just keep challenging people incessantly again and again. It's like the multiple draw offers. Draw, draw, draw. What's up, guys? All right, Morwa, Aldisto. Hopefully our warm-up game against Morwa's countrymen there will help us. T. Todorov. I think that Todorov's from Bulgaria originally, but I encountered him in the Vienna Open. It was a really great tournament in 1996 summer in Austria. Very strong. There were 2 sections, and the first section was like 2,400 plus FIDE. I was in like the under 2,400 section, which was extremely strong as well, even though there was a rating limit. What is this going to be? What's Marwa up to here? Marwa plays the Tarash, the semi-Tarash. Did we have this once before? The Suba Mihai variation. CD4, knight d4. Oh no. Now that's different. That is different, sir. So knight takes knight e2 check, queen e2. Interesting. Knight takes, I've never seen this before. Knight takes queen d5. Knight takes knight e2, queen e2. This is sort of stupid to argue about this. I mean, he has knight takes d5, e takes d5. Knight takes d5, knight e2. Knight takes, no, knight takes knight f3. What am I talking about? Strange. Alright, I guess I have to do it this way. I never really saw anyone try to do this before. Black just accepts like a slightly worse position. Intentionally. Strange. Actually, he's losing material. Actually. The actual. Marwa plays too fast. I have lots of drinks. What's up, chess people? WJ Loof, greetings. Thanks for being a subscriber along with Astrobay, Percy, Hepworth. Thank you guys. Supporting the stream. Okay, so pawn is pawn. I like this pawn. Delicious. Sometimes these kind of sacrifices give black a reasonable amount of counterplay. There's like more pieces on the board, but here I don't get it. It just doesn't seem like he's got anything. He's losing everything. He's giving me everything. Another one. Just keep taking. Take 2 and call me in the morning. He's a runner. Go. Go, my friend. Go with... See, this, you never should be greedy. I always like to share. Touchdown! In the spirit of American football. We are no Tom Brady. But Tom Brady is no Tom Brady either. Okay, now there's a question. Carefully, we should be able to win this game. Oof. Let's see. Queen d8, rook d8, king g2. I mean, man. Queen d8, rook d8, king g2, rook e2, a7, rook a8. Rook b1, rook d8, rook b7. Or I could take the rook on b2. Or we could take and play a7 directly. Takes and play a7 directly. That's the dumbest. idea I ever heard of. Alright, whatever. He pre-moved it. Seems weird to do that, rook, but I think it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of illness in chess. I think the Blitz, the bullet chess, excuse me, is almost like an illness. The bullet chess illness. Chess prison. Chess jail. It's in chess jail. Welcome to chess jail. Oh no, you can't do that. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Dude, you're killing us. Yeah. Alright. Killing us. Aldisto already has 2 wins. You gotta be more like King Crusher. King Crusher knows when... I give him credit for one thing. You know. He knows when to resign. Alright. Aldisto, Sparkle Horse, Hubert Ding, Karen Baran. Karen Baran is already up to a win. Batu, Troll and Roll, Mishki. A lot of new players here. Oliveira Lucas, what's up? Many ways to win that. Always talk to your pieces. I highly recommend WJ Loof. Chess for Zebras. Jonathan Rowson, very thoughtful. Chess Grandmaster from Scotland, who's authored some books. John... I don't know about yelling at your pieces, but you should talk to your pieces. Pawns are pieces too. We've been through this discussion. Uh-oh. Uzial. New player. No, but he really, I give him credit, man. He knows when to resign, especially in arena. He's very smart about it. I mean, he will not, like, sit there and try to, you know, hang on in lost positions. You just got to resign and play the next game. All right, new opponent. E3. What am I doing? Do I play this? I guess I play this move, yeah. I usually reserve the Nimzo for, like, tournament play. It's not a great opening to play in this arena, probably. Because it's, The Nimzo leads to very close strategic positions, but you gotta play what you know. Unfortunately, my 2 main defenses to D4 are very much closed openings, like Nimzo and King's Indian. Of course, we can play this many different ways. This is a really lame and lazy option for black, what I'm doing now. But it is what it is. Is what it is. It's an option. There are many millions of ways to play this opening. B6 is like the main line there. It's Kramnik Kasparov 2002. One of the games that Kramnik beat Kasparov in the critical World Championship match with B6 instead of A6. Sorry, move 9. This is more like the main line. This is probably not one of black's best variations, though, frankly. I'm going to err on the side of caution here with bishop e7. Equalize before you play for a win. Tolia. But he is trying to equalize too. But actually, if he tries to play d5 here, he drops the pawn, doesn't he? Maybe he made a mistake. Farnsworth. That was my best friend's roommate's name his freshman year. All right, d5, e takes d5. We win a pawn. Pawns are people too. We said that already. I know. All right. We have a couple of options. Bishop e5. Bishop e5 being the more active, but also unprotected. So maybe this is safer. If I play something like bishop e5, he can threaten nasty discoveries. All right, so rook e8. How about queen d6, like a timeout to attack his pawn on a3? I have a bad feeling about this. I don't see the threat. But it's usually there. Man, this is an insanely boring position for me. I have to try to win this technical endgame. Better to play more uncompromising chess in arena format. But this is kind of a weird time control. 5+3. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're hosting our arena tournament. Okay, that's actually seems like a weak move by white, letting me freeing my queen from its duty. Coming back with knight d5 again. It's kind of a funny position. Queen e1. Problem with queen e1 is that it doesn't threaten anything. Well, his rook is already threatened. He's got a fork here. Still, he has to find a strong move. Queen e1. Fancy move syndrome. The NFL talk before? Drew Brees. Yeah, I was talking about Tom Brady because I don't know why. Patriots beat the weakest team in the NFL. Big accomplishment. They're psyched. Alright. Queen e2, knight c7. I could get forked like 3 different ways if I go there. Damn it. I don't know what to do. Put another piece in fork. Yeah, this is awkward. Okay. He has a 2-minute time advantage. Yes, he instantly found queen g3. Best move. I almost have to play bishop d8. There's a strong knight on d5. Gotta give him credit for that. I'd rather have an extra pawn for nothing, you know. But it might even be easier for him in the time situation. Okay, guys, 90-minute arena tonight, not 2 hours. So get your games in. The million-dollar question. Are queens better than 2 rooks? According to Kaira Nakamura, they are worse. No, they're better. Queens are better than 2 rooks. But I don't really have a choice. It was an easy move. It's not like I had another move, you know, besides queen takes e1. A glass of water that rainy day in Milwaukee. Are you making fun of American beer? Milwaukee and water. I don't know. Sounds like a joke about American beer. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We were talking about NFL before, but not really. I was just joking about Tom Brady. All right. I can easily set myself up for a loss here if I'm not careful. But I don't know. First of all, let's not get back rank mated. There is an increment, a time increment, so he can't just play for time. Queen d3. I don't know what that does. Let's get coordinated. I didn't see myself getting a mate on him, you know, like rook down to the 8th rank. I think that was kind of a fantasy football. How about pushing the queenside pawns if possible? Knight, he just leaves it there. Oh. She just stole my pawn. Yeah, I mean, that's Hikaru's argument with the queen against 2 rooks. Wow. Knight 8 is like a perverse move. Yeah. Alright, that was close. Not easy. Aldo still has 8 points already. Marwa has 6. Hubert Ding. How does Marwa have 6? He's been berserking every game. I should berserk too. I don't know. I'm too slow. My mouse sucks. Welcome, guys. Sorry I can't really pay attention to the chat. That was really hard, man. But I still don't agree with Hikaru making it sound like, making people believe that queen is really better than 2 rooks. Yeah, in bullet chess, it's better. But in real chess, it's not. Alright. E5 with the knight on f6, quite unusual. Though I'm not sure this is really that great for me. Just an easy way to play. Kind of lazy approach here. The lazy approach. You guys play too fast. Welcome to my stream, guys. Please support the stream with donations if you can. We welcome credit card. No, seriously, if you can just subscribe and donate some bits, appreciated. Appreciated. And just as many subscribers as we can get. We had some gift subs earlier in the week. I'm going to be trying to stream tomorrow morning as well. Trying being the operative word. B4. Threatening B4. Tomorrow's stream is 11 o'clock a.m. CET. WJ Loof, I wish it was more. I wish it was $1 million. No, I appreciate it. Really. Thank you. More than enough. 200 bits, thank you so much. I hope I can give back in terms of chess knowledge to reward your donations. To thank you guys. I'm sorry, Arsenal fan. What's up, man? I didn't notice if you said anything. How are you going? How is it going? This is a strange square for that queen. Okay, he's just dropping b7. So actually you have to watch out for tricks with like e4. Is my knight trapped after e4? Knight takes e4, f5? No. Not in this position. But it could be. It could be some positions that it's actually trapped. Yeah, he's too focused on trading this bishop off on g2, but that's not that big of a deal in this position right now. I've got these. The extra pawns are too devastating. You're up 200 points since you subscribed. That's awesome. In terms of lichess ratings, you mean? WJ Loof, do you play in over-the-board tournaments? I probably asked you this before. I just don't remember if I ever asked you that before. Have you actually played in over-the-board chess? All right. Rook takes or knight takes? Perhaps best to take with the knight. Not really what I intended. This is not a great square. Oh, just with friends. Well, I prefer playing with enemies. No, I'm just it's more motivating. But friends who are enemies. I have a few of those. Well, there's always friends who behave like enemies. Alright, we're probably way behind the crowd now. Aldista with 12 points. Marwad, they're berserking. Actually, where's Alms? Alms is off to a slow start. That pass pawn just wins. This just wins. You're funny. In the words of my real estate agent, you're funny. What am I doing? Why don't I just trade rooks? I don't really want to lose my c5 pawn. But don't worry. You shall not lose the c5 pawn. That's why. Oof. Alright. Quick win. We're ahead of Morwa. We've got our streak started. Now, easy pairings. The secret to winning big tournaments is easy pairings. And for those of you who say that there's no luck in chess, there's absolutely luck in chess. The luck in chess is all based on getting lucky pairings. Don't let anybody else tell you anything otherwise. All the greatest victories in major open tournaments have been due to fortunate pairings. Arsenal fan, I consider you to be kind of in the middle. It depends, you know. You can be a tough pairing, you can be a weak pairing. You're very unpredictable, you know. Your level varies like very much from day to day. Morwa. Let's kill him in the opening. Kill him in the opening. Don't give him a chance to do anything fancy. Uh-oh, he played bishop c4. That's irritating. A defensive setup, essentially. What's c3, though? A good move. Now he's getting wise. Oh, he should have played d4 right away. Probably better. Why hesitate? Just play d4 right away. Actually, I was looking at this. Almost identical position with move 11. One of our subscribers and friends here. I've never seen anyone allow me to take on e4, bringing a rook to e4. Interesting. Is that a good thing for white or a bad thing? I don't know. The jury is out. A good thing or a bad thing? Rook on e4. What do you guys think? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Or just a thing? Marwat just like goes with the flow as fast as he can go, but I think that's a big mistake in this time control. Even if it was 5-0, I still think he's making a mistake. In 3-0 or 2-0 or 1-0, it's okay to play like that, Marwat, but you need to take more time to try to play the best moves. Because I have increment, I'm getting time back 3 seconds every move. I can sit here and talk for a minute and probably still have a big advantage, even if you have a minute or more than me. You need to take more time. You got to treat this as a different time control from sudden death blitz. Anyway, I don't know if this was a good idea or not to bring his rook up. Probably difficult to say objectively. Interesting suggestion. I don't know what black's best move is. No clue. This is debatable. Very debatable. I'm hoping he'll play like g4. Actually, he's losing his central pawn if he does that. g4, not a good move. We just take this. Got 4 attackers on it. So, yes. Yes. And now bishop g5. This looks reasonable for white. Yes. Similar to a Panov line that I play in the Caro-Kann. f6 is not a bad move in a lot of positions, but I was hoping not to have to do that. Perhaps wrongly so. Interesting. Unique. Unique boutique. The Tarash, Queen's Gambit. Interesting move. Wow, power move. Rook c1 is like a brilliancy. That is a serious brilliancy. Holy crap. We had to change plans. Change plans in a hurry. The whole time I was setting up tactics with knight takes d4. But he has rook takes d4, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4, and everything stays protected. All of his pieces remain protected. Rook c1 was a good move, but this is now a potential donor, pawn donor. All right. I hope that you take my c6 pawn. I really do. You know, I've actually sacrificed this on purpose. Many a time. Damn it. He found a good move again. Another brilliancy. Knight c3. Please take my c6 pawn. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Knight e5. He's actually thinking now. He started so fast, but now he's thinking a lot. All right, guys. We've got a shorter tournament tonight. Aldisto in first place. Arsenal fan. Another undefeated score, Arsenal fan. Winning every game you play. I'm so glad that you're here for that. I hate it when you leave early, though. Discoveries. Discovery. Right. Another... The white squares. White square, white square. Well, Olivier Lucas, your countrymen have done pretty well at poker. I was playing online a lot when the Brazilians really started to get into it. They're good. They brought a whole new dimension to poker. Very dangerous. So, queen c2, we just pile up on the pawn. Can I play c5 to sack a pawn? Sack a pawn, though. We better play fast, whatever we do. Oh, all right. Give me that. Delicious. Now the secret is, once he takes my c6 pawn, it's like a horror movie. It lives. This is like, ooh, scared me. Knight c, where are you going? All right, he's Mr. Fancy. See, he didn't want to take it because he knew that if he takes it, this white square bishop becomes the killer. So he's trying to play. If it wasn't for the fact that he was already down a pawn, you know, and this is like the second pawn sacrifice, it would probably be okay for white. It would be completely okay. But now he's like 2 pawns down. I mean, that's kind of a lot. It's a lot to ask from life. From the depths, the monster from the depths, coming to a theater near you. The creature from the deep. Please no checkmate. But the creature is on the loose. Oh, all right. I killed him with the A-pawn in the first game. We're going to try to do it again. The runner. Runner, runner. Back rank mate. I don't want to see any back rank mate. Blocking my A-pawn. Alright, Marwa. I have an idea. Sounds like the Grinch. A nasty, horrible, terrible idea. Yes, he found it. He found it. Another nugget for the nugget collection. Up a lot of pawns here. All right. Ooh. Why, you're killing us. Where is the knight gonna go? I tried to make an illegal move? What? Doesn't want to give up. Alright. That was devastating to our chances of winning the tournament. Arsenal, another perfect score. 2,500 performance. Only 2,069. Oof. Arsenal, and he's quitting. Are you not quitting today? Who's the guy with 20 points? Yeah. That's Aldis, though. He's had some interesting pairings, but he beat someone 2,200. I told you guys the secret is easy pairings. That's how you win tournaments. Hedgehog type setups, a favorite of his. With h5. He likes to play like h5 early. Ponda reversed. Now we're going to act in the center. Action, reaction. In the words of Noj Laszlo. An interesting person. Chess personality. There it is, the h5. Yes. The good old h5. Sound. Sound or unsound. I need to play this. So e5, knight d5. I have knight takes c6. Knight takes c6. Not that great for me, actually. At least we'll make him think a little bit. Why not just d6? Nothing wrong with d6. So if knight d5, if I were to sacrifice a piece here with something like knight f5, queen d8, knight f5, pawn takes f4. Yeah, probably not great. The only thing I've calculated is that I'm ahead of development and I'm not losing a piece, but I don't really know if this is even good for me. Positionally, it looks good, actually. Where to go? Here or here? Here or here? Here. Looks good. Guys, tomorrow morning, weird openings, Blitz and Rapid Chess here on lichess and Twitch. Who's winning the tournament? Please check out my YouTube channel, Video Chess Training on YouTube. Also like and subscribe over there. Got our reruns on. One day I'm going to start making videos on the YouTube channel again. It's a promise. But this worked out. Now we got the c5. But there are other options available. The other options available. It looks like a great endgame for white, though, after this. Great endgames appeal to me. Could even go opposite color bishop, but simplifies the game quite a bit there. My bishop on g2 is much stronger than the knight on c6, so I think that is probably a mistake. I don't know if I should exchange rooks. Excuse me, queens. Rooks. Bishop takes c5. He'll still be trapped in the center. Should I give him a second chance not to trade queens, though? Nah. Nah. Take clips from good games of those tournaments. Hey, that's a cool idea. Do like a video piecing together clips of one of these tournaments. The highlights. Highlight reel. Tournament highlight reel. So where do we go now? Where did he go? Where did he go? We got a problem. You got a problem, man? I got a problem. I can't have my cake and eat it too. Can't dominate his knight. Ooh, he played the bishop e6. I was swearing he was going to play. I swore he was going to play knight e6 there. It attacks a2. Objectively, I'm not sure how important that really is in the grand scheme of things. Hello, rook. What if I just played b3? I don't really want him to save his pawn. I don't want him to get the da2 pawn, necessarily. Gotta go to your appointment. Alright. The doctor's always right. Don't forget. God, this is lame, but we gotta do something. Pretty content with the draw versus alms on Twitch. What are you trying to say, man? You're dissing us. It no longer matters that he can't castle. We have a new target. But it might matter that he can't castle, actually. Damn it. What was I supposed to play there? He's getting out of this. No, you're not allowed to survive. Unbelievable. What would Zoltan Varga do? Vargazoli. Man, he survived to this position. Unbelievable. Spectacular Camel, welcome to our tournament and the stream. 2 bishops, but he solved all the major problems with his king. Black is only slightly worse now. He did a really good job to get this far. Damn. Still not easy for Black to completely solve his problems. The b7 pawn and the d file. The fact that I have the bishop pair. He won't be pain-free for a while. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a lot. A lot to ask. He's coming with f5. f5, I suppose. If g5, the pawn falls. So I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do it. All right. White remains with a slight edge. Maybe more than a slight edge. So eventually he cracked. Well, I don't know if we want to necessarily call it cracked. He eventually is willing to give up a pawn to break this attack, which is interesting. So take, bishop f3. I like my position there, but I'm not sure it's the best continuation. e3. e3, knight b5, rook d2, knight c3. There's also f4. It's hard to put him away here, honestly. b7's hanging. Or is it? Will I ever have a threat? It doesn't seem fair that I never ever have a threat. Quite an impressive routine here by Black. No? You guys would say it was impressive, right? Maybe he is Magnus Carlsen. Wait a minute. I see. Oh my god, I just hung my bishop? Are you serious? No. Oh my god. I hung my bishop. After all that work. That's so sick. Man, I had 45 seconds. Well, I never imagined I would hang my bishop. Nice game. Damn. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Now, if I can just finish in third place, but Arsenal's too strong. Alright, he's taken out a 2200. No, he drew Alms and beat everyone else. We got to get to third place for respectable performance. We could still catch up to Morwa if someone would take him out. Man, that was sick. My problem was, like, thinking about, you know, how long it would take me to do the checkmate with two bishops against king. I had literally started to think about that, you know, when I hung my bishop. You should focus on the task at hand. Man, all that work for nothing. So frustrating. I did play too fast. Seriously. I'm always relieved to see bishop e7. The Botvinnik variation of the semi-Slav is a nightmare. Alright. You've played c6 already, so the experts say it's okay to play bishop d3. Yeah, I've been seeing this a lot lately. What about bishop f4? Probably a stupid move. I usually play bishop h4. It's not really a theoretical variation, but I thought I'd try something different. You need to go in about 20 minutes. Good. The tournament's ending in about 20 minutes. That seems perfect for you, Arsenal fan. Ideal, in fact. Did Rubinstein do something like bishop f4? You mean like... No. I mean, I don't know. In many Queen's Gambits, probably, yes. This reminds me of a Queen's Indian or something. Bishop f4, Queen's Indian. You made me think of the game that Rubinstein lost embarrassingly to Alyukhin, where he got like decimated on the dark squares. Or was that Nimzovich? Seems like it should have been Nimzovich. I don't remember. Wow, this is interesting. Bishop d6. Probably a good move. Close Catalan. Well, black is clearly not an opening expert, but with bishop d6 he shows some sort of common sense, I think. I think he could exchange on f4. It's probably better. I'm not sure how good this is, but I don't think it's bad either. Alright guys, can I stay in the hunt for the top 3 places? Ow, this still was busted. Ruins my streak starter. 2 bishops and pawn against knight, and I hang a bishop. That's hard to accept. The first blunder of the game. Man, that's tough. You can't count your chickens before they hatch, right? Arsenal, you never stay for this tournament. In fact, you always leave early. So now what do? I go knight c6 and take the exchange. Sort of a weird way to play the position, but what am I supposed to do? Knight takes f7. Actually, I don't like queen d7 by him. I thought maybe he could play a move where he could do d takes e in between moves and try to get a pawn or something before he captures on b8. But here it's not possible. So I have very simple, easy to play technical position like the last one where I hung a piece. A little bit less time in the last one though. So easy a child could do it. You're looking forward to Friday. Wait, Friday? What's Friday? Friday? Guys, Thursday is my birthday. You should be looking forward to that. It's my birthday as well as Jennifer Shahadi's dad's birthday, which I found out on Facebook. Ironically, because her quote is on my... I brought it up because her quote is on my tournament. Her dad, who asked me, "Who are you?" I'm like, do you just accept like Facebook friend requests from strangers? Why are you asking me who I am if you accepted my Facebook friend request? Duh. Alright. Anyway. Happy 40. I'm turning 40. 39 again. Actually. But you're close. Yeah, it's weird. It's like Groundhog Day. I'm just stuck at 39. Seriously, somebody like on your Facebook asks you, "This is Mike Shahadi. Do I know you as a different person or something?" And I'm like, why would you accept me on Facebook if you don't know who I am? Dummy. Alright. But he turns out to have a birthday the same as mine. It's funny. Goodbye. Dr. Zwischenzug. Everybody has Zwischenzugs here. One after another. No, you're a Zwischenzug. Your turn for a Zwischenzug. Another. The Zwitcher. Oh, the Witcher. Wait. What is the Witcher? Mate. Where is the mate? Oh, this is sick. Queen takes queen. The quiet mate. Oh no, I hallucinated. Oh my god. I thought I had rook c8 check, but he has it covered twice. Anyway. I think I missed mate. Guys, there's only 20 minutes left in the tournament. You killed the dragon. Morwa played the dragon? That's weird. I didn't think he played the dragon. I guess he plays everything. He plays a lot of different stuff. The battle for France. What's going on in France, Blubix? Are the protests still going on? I mean, they're very poorly covered in the international news. You know, it's sort of sad. Very little, you know, information about what's going on in France. I think it's just strange. It's undercovered by the world news. All right. Good thing you slowed down more. Wow. But my streak starter is... Oh, maybe Arsenal fan's going to win the tournament this week. Winning every single game he played? Or did he have another draw? Just one draw. Now he has to play Uber Driver. That'll be a good match. The Witcher. That sounds familiar. Did I see The Witcher? Is it like a recurring series show? Mr. Witcher. Oh no. The Blobix. It's still on strike till 2020. Why is it not covered in the international news at all? Like, too boring? I guess nothing's happening, so what can you say about it? The Blobix. Neither side wants to give in. Then why is The Witcher so familiar to me? That wasn't a TV show already? Lubbox, what do you play here? Bishop e2? Surely not. Nefedov style. h3. Ooh. I don't really have any prep for that move. I guess we'll just transpose to a dragon. h3 and g3. Did you do this previously? Previously on our show. Blobix plays h3 and g3. You did do this once before, I think. Dagon. Play the Dagon. No, Blobix did this once before. Queen a5. No. So much for bishop a6. Oh, Mr. Blobix. I recall a little something. Knight here? Can I do this? I don't know. It seems like Blobix is... he played this once before against me, and I vaguely remember after the game that there was some suggestion about my knight going to c4. Why didn't you play queen d2, Blubby? Play queen d2. Where am I going? I'm going my knight back to c4. That's stupid, frankly. This is all part of his plan. His evil plan. b5. Hey, can I play this? We gotta do something. Do it. Do it! Man, there's no time left. Arsenal's gonna win the tournament. Arsenal against Uber Driver. What's happening with that? Undefeated. Oh, you can do that anyway. Rook c8. You got defenses. Rook c8, bishop takes a7. You can actually do that. He's trying to get the classic sort of squeeze on black here. Get your squeeze on. Whatever. F4. Maybe. Maybe that's good. I just lost a pawn. Spoiler alert from T-Dark. Angry now. Blobix never would have seen it if you hadn't said anything about it. He never would have seen F4. Can't believe it. No, I mean, obviously he would have seen F4. I'm just kidding. What was I supposed to play? Like A6 or something? F4? Instead of rook c8, A6. How lame is that? Then F4, knight c6, E5. I guess I was afraid of something that wasn't there. This is some funky system. It's not really good for white, but I got caught in some sort of prep here. I'm sure there's a problem with this setup for white. I just didn't find it. Hokey setup. Very artificial with b3 and this long diagonal. Looking kind of dangerous. Knight takes b5. You found that move. Deep. Deep thoughts. That was like a Saturday Night Live, wasn't it? Some kind of Saturday Night Live skit. Deep thoughts with Blobix. He found it. Now we have to go knight b4. I mean, this. What else am I gonna do? Wow. Wow. Knight takes c2. What are you doing? This is interesting now. Oh, you've got pawns. You just go there. How dare you? Dare you to take my knight. Oh man. I don't know what to take first. Knight takes e4, bishop d4. We have counterplay. Blobix king. Guys, not a lot of time left. Only in 4th place. Aldisto escaped. With the knight versus 2 bishops and pawn. That's painful. That's going to be in the video replay. Oof. Hung a piece. Yeah, knight takes e4, bishop d4. That was his little idea. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. I don't know, guys. Just 8 minutes left. Must win. Uber driver, go. Uber driver's got to take out Arsenal fan for me to make third place. Actually, Marwa could finish ahead of me too. Vulture. Live with that vulture. Hanging about. I know what he's going to do. I can feel it. Well, 92, he has pins, you know. He pins me. Queen E2 or Queen F2. Pin it and win it. They're annoying pins. Now he just suffers. I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. Actually, how about a good move? Maybe I should play a good move. I can't play that. This F5 was a really strong idea. Damn it. I underestimated it. He had B4 there. That was a really annoying move. What? You had rook E3, and still the beat goes on. Five minutes left. Arsenal Aldis, though. What? I thought Arsenal was playing Uber Driver. I guess that's okay. Aldisto has him under control. I don't understand why I thought Arsenal was playing Uber Driver. Who's playing Uber Driver? Marwa's not playing. He lost against Blubix, then quit. 4 minutes left. We'll be berserking. That wasn't a crush. You missed a lot of good moves. B4, even at the end. Rook E3 at the end. You were clearly better. I was dead. Saw H. Anthony's. What's up? Guys, we're ending the tournament in only 90 minutes this week. Alice still wins. Arsenal might make the top 3. Marwa seems out. Blobix is knocked out. Uber Driver. Who was he playing? Oh, he beat Arsenal, and Arsenal got another game so quickly that he got to play Aldisto and lose. So who's not playing? I mean, who's actually playing now? 41 players, but there's no games. No one's playing. How is that possible? Uber driver's playing. I get Arsenal fan. We've only got 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. A6 Arsenal's playing the A6 Queen's Gambit with black. Really? What happened to the Benoni? What? Arsenal's letting the baby play. It's a Morales system. I think the baby's playing. This is not Arsenal's normal repertoire. He's using the baby system. Okay, it's a berserk game. I wish I could castle queenside. It's now a system, Morales. Play the baby. Oh, you could have played Queen A5 check. You just insta-traded. Alright. I'm not going to get another game. The game's not going to finish in time. I snuck ahead. I was already ahead of Arsenal on tie breaks. So it actually didn't hurt him to draw. But that game's not going to count otherwise. Just in case somebody else was coming up behind. But it wouldn't have mattered. It doesn't change the standings. Technically, Arsenal would have tied with me. Technically, you would have tied with me. So it looks better to finish with 1 point more than you, Arsenal. It's all for my image. I can look better now with 20 points instead of 18. Still a credible result for Arsenal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oms wasn't himself today. 5 Master Strength players, and Arsenal fan finished 3rd. He started to get some heat at the end. Yeah, you ran into tough competition. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 Uber drivers, borderline master. 5, 6. I mean, if we define master as 2200, then, you know, let's say candidate master strength, there are like 6 players who can credibly be considered kind of master level. Although Blobix is underrated, I think, you know, Oms is underrated. I you know, I hung the piece. That was my chance to win the tournament with that end game against Aldisto. But, you know, he put pressure on me the whole game, so I give Aldisto credit. He deserves to win. You know, he didn't resign, he didn't give up, and he fought against me all the way, and he put pressure on the clock. So, but I did have time when I dropped the piece. It was pretty bad, as was pointed out by our Hungarian friend. I really did rush that move, you know, when I hung the bishop in the endgame, and I'm often telling people to take your time. So I'm as much guilty of it as anybody, sometimes rushing. Anyway, guys, Aldisto, great performance. Had to cut it short a little bit to 90 minutes. Usually we'll do the 2-hour arenas, but tonight I had to go somewhere. So Aldisto wins. I'm in 2nd. We both had good performances. Arsenal fan. 3rd place, a very good achievement in this field. Morwa ran into me twice. He had some strong opposition. He lost against Blobix. Not an easy tournament. Morwa's pairings were probably pretty tough, if you look. See who he played. I can't see who he played. I imagine he had like one of the toughest fields, actually. We look at this. Can I see this, please? Let's see. Okay, he got one low-rated player in game 2, but he's still... Blobix is still playing? Anyway, it wasn't easy. Tough field for Mawa. Blobix, as always, Uber driver, played only 4 games. Hubert Ding. Oms had a slow night tonight. Milko is new, and Murphy finished 10th. We had 41 players in total. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks everybody for playing. Thanks all, and we'll see you guys. Reti Ricard was from the Hungarian, the Austrian-Hungarian Empire. He was from the Czech Republic. But the name Reti is actually Hungarian. It's of Hungarian origin, so. All right, guys, we will see you next time. That is tomorrow morning, hopefully, if I'm still functional. Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. CET here on lichess and Twitch. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for the donations, WJ Loof, today, and Asterbait previously. I appreciate it, guys. If you could subscribe and keep supporting the stream for the future, I appreciate it. And guys, don't forget my birthday is Thursday, so save the birthday donations. Bye-bye. See you guys tomorrow in the morning. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye. All right, Panda. Just be good, and you can come to my birthday party on Thursday. All right, guys. Birthday stream on Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow's Weird Openings Wednesday, 11 a.m. CET. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Mr. Coffee, for dropping by earlier. Thanks, everybody, for playing. It was fun. And we'll do the same thing next week with Rapid Chess. 2 hours. Take care, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Bye-bye.